Well, what's up? Here's the topics. We're going to talk about 6 prisoners who did something special in Georgia. We're going to talk about China with its youth problem. And we're going to talk about a mistake that Pepsi made back in the day. So, let's cue the music. Well, welcome to the morning segment, your morning show. Yes, it's a weekday show. And let's go jump right into it. It's Monday, our 96th episode. Yes, so I have my notes here. In 2017, 6 prisoners in Georgia who was out working, they were watched by a sheriff, a guard, a sheriff deputy, and he fainted and collapsed, fell down and everything. And the 6 men could have picked up the gun, pick up the keys. They had the work van, they could go and left and everything. But they decided to grab the sheriff's phone and call 911. And because of that, back to prison, the guards made a pizza party for them. Yes, and homemade stuff also. And then the prison asked and recommend a reduced sentence for each one of them. That's good. They acted well and they acted like helping others, so they deserve reduced sentence. I think so, because if they would run away, what's the chance? I would like to know, what's the chance of running away and not being caught? I don't know. But the way they did it, it pays out. Congrats. It's a morning show, so I have the coffee right here. Yes. This show, it's a good vibe show, high energy, comedy, and cafe. Depends on the topics. The next topics, it's kind of neat and weird at the same time, okay? Because China, they have a problem. They have unemployment like around 16% between the young adults, like just finished school, now they're in the work environment, but they cannot find a job. So what they did, I don't know if it's government or it's private companies, but they created fake offices. Why? Because socially and with family, they have like sort of like big pressure, to work. And 16% of them, it's hard. So they create fake offices, fake boss, so they can always fake the jobs, Maybe during that time they're trying to find a real job, so it's not that bad. But it's sad that they have to do it because, not to have like the pressure from the family or socially, but it's kind of funny that there's like maybe 15% out there companies that are fake. We hear about like fake boyfriend, fake girlfriend. This is it. Another step. Yeah. So what can I say? Wow, the next one, Pepsi. Wow, a blunder. Pepsi in 1992. Okay, in the Philippines. They wanted to be number one there. Okay, they were second to Coca-Cola. They wanted to be number one. So they did a huge contest. Win 1 million, not dollars, but pesos, Philippine pesos. And It's like 40,000 US dollars. So, okay, fine. But, you're talking back in the day, 1992, their monthly salary was $100. So, they did a contest. There's a winner, and everything. But one week, they they called out the number 349. And the numbers you can find under the cap. But the problem is that number was supposed to be a losing number. So that number was printed a lot. So how many caps? 600,000 caps. So they were celebrating millionaires. You calculate, it takes, let's say it's $100. So it's going to be 400 months. So it's like close to 35 years of work. So they were celebrating everything. Yeah. And then they go to the office and try to reclaim the money. But because of that mistakes, Pepsi didn't want to pay out. So they decided there was a mistake. We're sorry. Here's $500, like 500 US dollars, 5 months worth. The crowd went berserk. Riots on the streets and everything, and crazy. And Pepsi, who became number one there because everyone was buying it. And now I think that it's lower than it used to be. People will refuse to drink it. Yes. I take it black. Me. Dark as Pepsi. Cannot hide the taste. So that's it. Crazy. Me too, I would go crazy. You think you're a millionaire and you're going to celebrate, and crazy. So imagine. So take your monthly salary times like 400, and then they say, no, you didn't win. Whoa. Okay, so that's it. Monday's over. That's easy. That's so easy. It's already over. What can I say? Meet us again tomorrow for crazy stories, for coffee. So subscribe, ping that bell, like, dislike. I want a reaction. See my pinned comment. I will comment your comments. Maybe I will give a shout out to people who comments, and share it to your grandma, and share it to your coffee crew. Okay, I see ya. And one of the most famous quotes on YouTube. Heat. I have copyright problems, so I change it. Do 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 do.